You guys like piss me off. God damn. I feel like being a league streamer is basically managing a daycare, except instead of a daycare, it's just a bunch of fucking retards in chat. Against Camille, I'm pretty sure you're also supposed to go bone plating. It seems like everyone pretty much goes bone plating on Aatrox no matter what. Yeah, I feel like bone plating is just too powerful right now. I think that's a major thing that's kind of denying Camille. Is that with everyone swapping to bone plating, it's much harder as a Camille player to actually like trash people in the early game and you know. They think they're playing actual league. Shut the fuck up. You guys have any idea how annoying it is when I'm like, huh, I don't really like the ranked meta right now, but I guess I have to play it. And then you guys just like fucking sitting here like, we ain't play ranked. Yeah, I hate TFT. Yeah, play more ranked. I feel like this matchup went awry when everyone started taking bone plating. Honestly, bone plating is such a cockblock to Camille. Shit. The problem with bone plating is that the things it's designed to counter are basically League of Legends. It's like, oh, it's there to counter quick damage. I'm like, League of Legends. No, it's there to counter people who are trying to kill you. League of Legends. No, it's trying to beat champions who are trying to burst you down and kill you. League of Legends. No, it's trying to kill people who use their abilities in rapid success. League of Legends. You know what I mean? As I said, the bone plating really just makes this matchup too hard. Camille needs to win the early trade, and with bone plating, she can't. Man, didn't I basically ranked up playing this matchup from the Camille side. And I really feel the bone plating single-handedly made this matchup impossible. Let me explain to you. That extra 120 HP I have, you might be saying to yourself, Hashinshin, how can 120 HP really change this matchup that much? Because instead of killing Aatrox, you leave him with that sliver of HP. And what does that sliver of HP do, Twitch chat? That's right, it enables him to start drain tanking you. I mean, if I'm getting ganked, I'm kind of dead, so it's like... Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the big thing I learned. With bone plating, you have just enough HP that the response to Camille in pretty much every situation should be to just stand absolutely still in front of her and auto her to death. And I feel like that really... Like, I used to lose this matchup from both sides. I would lose this matchup from the Aatrox side, and I would lose this matchup from... Well, no, that's the completely wrong thing to say. I used to win this matchup from the Camille side and lose it from the Aatrox side. So on both sides, the Camille won. To the point where I was just like 100 fucking % sure, like, oh, there's no way. Aatrox loses this every time. There's no way. Ninja trading, activate! I mean, somehow this is working out. Okay. I'm not gonna question it. Oh, the fucking Lux laser fucked me. I actually thought I had him there too. I was like, I kind of baited him into it, acting like I was going over the wall, and I was like, oh, you got me, I'll just, and then I was like, oh shit, I can do this. And then the Lux laser. Lux is sleeper OP. By sleeper OP, do you just mean like hilariously broken and everyone knows it? No way you should be able to run down Olaf like that. It was an Aatrox with 2 completed items, 2 big completed items, against an Olaf. Me having a 2-level advantage. And you're saying I shouldn't be able to run him down. I mean, I like Olaf. I think he's a fun and cool character, but let's not pretend, to chat, that Olaf is some like awesome, great champion who definitely doesn't fall off a fucking cliff in the mid game and can't recover. Dude, trying to kill anyone next to a Lux feels like you're trying to kill 3 people at the same time. Would I ever build Trinity on Olaf? I have. I don't think it's too great, but if you're like super duper snowballing, it's not the worst thing. Ash, wouldn't Spear be good on Camille? Why? Why would Spear be good on Camille? They didn't realize I actually had a fuckload of bleed on me and was about to lose my ult. For some reason, they backed out of that one. Well, that was definitely a play. Ugh. Oh, that's bad. No, no. So Zillion ult's pretty good with me, yeah. Honestly, I feel like the correct way to play Camille these days is to not actually try to win the laning phase anymore, because bone plating kind of shuts that down. And instead play more for like the mid-game mobility pick assassination shit. I think late game Camille will still beat Aatrox just because she does so much fucking damage and is so mobile that it's just gonna be hard for Aatrox to do anything. But like definitely in the laning phase, and now that I've played this from both sides, I've played it from the Aatrox side and I've played it from the Camille side, I just don't see how Camille wins anymore. Like every Aatrox I fought would just stand in front of me and drain tank me, right? So I tried it from the other side. I said, okay, fine. I'm gonna just stand in front of Camille and drain tank her. And eventually your E attack speed runs out, and eventually you have no more Qs, and your cooldowns are fairly long, you know, 9 on Q, 13 on E. You eventually just run out of oomph, you know? It's difficult because against all those kinds of champions, she really flounders. She's like a fish. She flounders. She can't beat Jax. She can't beat Aatrox. She can't really beat Aurelia. To be honest, I don't think I should really even be playing Camille top anymore. I feel like Camille is still decent as you progress through the game and reach late game. Didn't I say she's broken early? I did. And then every motherfucker on the planet started running bone plating on every single top laner. I think Camille's good at carrying. I just don't think she's like that good at the laning trading anymore, you know? Yeah, Camille needs to find a way against Aatrox to like trade using her shield. But the thing is, Aatrox's W kind of forces her into a bigger trade where she loses. And I haven't quite figured out a way through that one. Yeah, I would say in this current state, Camille went from a champion I would say was an early game cheese pick. And I would say that now she doesn't do too hot. Aatrox is in a very weird balanced state right now. He's not particularly good at short trades, and he's not particularly good at all in, but he's kind of a little bit good at both, where like if you're bad at short trades, he can short trade you. And if you're bad at all in, he can all in you. And he can kind of pick which one he wants to play for. So like against Jax, he can kind of disengage and take the short trades. Against Camille, he can force a long trade. When you look at Camille, let me bring this up for you. And you look at Masters Plus and you look at top lane. Camille is the 4th highest picked top laner with a pretty large win rate. Let's be clear here, Twitch chat. Let's be clear. Every champion in Masters Plus is going to have a higher win rate, because to be in Masters Plus, you have to have a higher win rate. Which champion is Camille actually beating? Let's look at the highest matches. So she does go positive against Aatrox. Let's see. She goes really positive against Aurelia. That one's weird. My experience with that matchup, well, that's a lot of matches that she wins. Although Aurelia, okay, that one feels a little bit unfair because your average player somehow manages to lose every time with Aurelia. So I feel like a lot of people are going to have positive. Positive Fiora kind of makes sense. Positive Mord kind of makes sense. The massive destruction she faces. Positive Gangplank makes no sense. She goes positive Darius? That also doesn't make any sense. She goes positive Kennen? What? Okay, she has negative gold in almost, look at these matchups. In almost every single matchup, she has negative gold. In almost every single matchup.